Hello everybody, Microspec Gamer here. So today I'll be doing another TF2 class matchup, and this time for the Demoman, the drunken, pretty much everyone's favorite drunken, explosive guy, and also one of the funniest characters in any video game I've seen so far based on his voice lines. This guy is never sober, and he manages to equip the explosives that never gets old. Despite having him being one of the hardest to master in the game, especially with his grenade pills, probably one of my favorites to play. Honestly, all of them are my favorite. Can't really say which one is truly my favorite, aside from the amount of time I played was actually with the heavy more than a scout, but I enjoy all of them to every degree. But so far, let's see how I compare the Demoman against everyone here. So first of all, the Scout, he counters Demoman pretty hard because the Scout can double jump, and avoiding stickies, there's the Winger, which makes it harder for Demoman to actually hit him. The Winger makes Scout jump 25% higher, and he already has a double jump, so air shotting with Demoman is pretty hard, and if you're a professional, it'll be far easier, but it really depends on how you fight him. Most of the time, though, Scout will beat you. So it's pretty much no explanation there. Scout will most likely outrun you and outdodge all your or your bombs or grenades. It doesn't matter. Like, Scout is the direct counter to Demoman. For the next one, also because of his hitbox, he's tiny. For the next one is Soldier. He's even, just because both of them were kind of against each other, and from what I know is that's also like he has both of them kind of contradict each other when it comes to they have explosives. This one has rocket launcher, which does less damage than the grenade, but they both counter each other to a degree. The sticky bombs are very effective against Soldier, I would say, and also both of them kind of, if they do fight each other, Soldier does have a small advantage, a small one, because he has a shotgun. But other than that, Demoman would outdamage Soldier. It just takes 2 grenades to hit, while Soldier will take 3 rocket launchers. Unless if you use the direct hit, which would technically make it more even against Demoman. Also because both of them they can increase their mobility with the sacrifice of their health, but they're pretty even. They even had an update against each other, which I remember. I wasn't that early into TF2, but I remember that update. Pyro is a counter, not as much as a Scout though, but I would say a Pyro, he has literally a weapon that deflects every gun, or all the guns that Demo has. He also counters Demonite with his air blast. All you have to do is just aim for his feet and air blast him while using your shotgun, flare gun, or even your axe, and you can kill them pretty easily. No explanation there. Pyro is also a good counter. Heavy. Now, Heavy, I think Demoman counters. Why? Or soft counters at least. Because Demoman can actually attack him while he's in a blind spot, so Heavy has a disadvantage in that. Also, he's the slowest class, making him the easiest to hit. Demoman can take a lot of damage out of the Heavy pretty quickly. Also, grenades, they do a lot of damage, 100 damage per grenade. And the sticky bombs are perfect. I would say one of the perfect traps against heavies, just because if a heavy goes to a corner and there's sticky bombs, he'll probably have the longest time to he can react fast. Any class can react fast, but the movement speed is all different. Heavy will pretty much die if there are too many stickies, and I rarely see a demo using like two or 3 stickies, which a heavy could survive, maybe with the Fist of Steel, but other than that, Demoman would soft counter heavy. I would even say maybe hard counters, but that's kind of a far fetch at that point. For the next one, it's an Engineer. He hard counters Engineer to the highest degree, or one of the highest degrees, just because Engineer uses buildings, and Demoman has clearly a building, or I mean, not building, but a grenade that actually does more damage to buildings. Also, you can shoot it from a corner and kill and destroy all of Engineer's buildings. So he's a perfect counter for Engineer. Engineer has a short circuit, but it's not really that effective when it eats up your ammo. Unless if you have a teammate nearby you. And he pretty much is an area denial character, so both of them are kind of area denials, but Demoman is definitely a counter to the Engineer, which are both area denial. Now for the medic. Medic, honestly, I would say he definitely hard counters. Like medic gets hard countered almost every time by almost every class. And honestly, a sticky bombs would kill a medic pretty easily, so no question about that. The only thing he has is the uber charge and maybe range advantage if you use it the crossbow, but other than that, it's not much. Who else here? So sniper, I would say he slightly loses because sniper has the hit scan weapon, and also because he has better range. Demo has to have an arc to shoot his grenades, or even have a longer time to charge his sticky bombs, which take longer to actually reach further. So definitely, sniper has the advantage, unless, like I say, slightly loses because unless if a sniper is in a small corridor or a corner, Demoman would have the advantage. But more times than not, sniper will win against Demoman. And for the last one, this is probably the hardest one to decide. Demo versus Spy, just because, sure, Demo has Demo Knight, but not every Demo will use a sword or one of those long-range weapons. So this is kind of a hard one, but I'll actually say they're fairly even. One has stealth, and this is probably one of the hardest ones as well. One has stealth, he can die with 2 shots from a Demoman, but also the Spy can also kill a Demoman from afar with the revolver and just avoid his grenade launcher. The only way for Demoman to truly kill a Spy is either use his stickies and I guess where the Spy is, where he's camping, and they're kind of even, I would say, but they're kind of way different categories than each other, so it is kind of hard to match up these guys. Similar to the other matchup with the Spy, like Soldier and Spy. It's kind of hard to say, but this is where I place all of them here. So what do you guys think? Do you agree, disagree about this list? Tell me in the comments below, and that'll be it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.